Today we know is Yom HaShoa, it's the Holocaust Remembrance Day, and I think we have to spend time every year discussing it, mentioning it, reminding ourselves about it. Baruch Hashem, our community had a zechut last night to hear from a survivor. These are the last few years, unfortunately, that it will have the opportunity to do so. So it's very important that we capitalize on the opportunity while we still have it. That being said, we have to understand that the Holocaust is something that it will impact and affect the Jews forever. It's something that we have to constantly remember every single day of our lives. And it's important to understand that, we said it in the Haggadah, in B'chol Dor V'Dor, every generation they tried to kill us. We can go back to Rabbi Akiva's time. We're mourning the loss of his children. How did Rabbi Akiva die himself? He was Asar HaRogei Malchut, that he was killed al Kiddush Hashem as well. Every generation, the pogroms, the different types of mass slaughters and murders, and the Jews and the enemies trying to eliminate and assassinate as many Jews as possible. We have to understand this is a constant theme with the Jews against the world, with the Jews against how they interact with the non-Jews, that unfortunately many of them always want to kill us. There are many good people, but there are also many evil people that want to do this again. Back most recently the Shoah, and even more recent October 7th. If it wasn't for the IDF and for Hashem's protection and for the state of Israel, October 7th and Simchat Torah would have been another Yom HaShoah as well. So it's something that we have to understand as Jews, to remember every day about the Nisim and Niflot. I think it's just to tie it into the Pirkei Avot that we're studying right now. In the beginning, Shema Tzaddik, he would say, the world stands on three things: Ala Torah, Ala Avodah, Val Gimul Chasadim. It's very important. It sounds very basic, but it's something that we have to understand, that through all the difficulties, through all the struggles, through all of the persecution and the murder and the bloodshed, we know that the world stands on three things: Torah, Avodah, and Gimul Chasadim. Learning Torah, studying Torah, engaging in Torah, spreading Torah to those who aren't fortunate enough to yet have come to it yet. That's number one. Number two, Chachamim tell us, is Avodah, through our tefillah. When times are difficult, when we're living in prosperous times as well, we have to turn to tefillah, to our prayer to Hashem, our service, that we don't have the Beit HaMikdash, we do have our tefillah, and pray to Hashem that He will protect us and give us bracha in times of difficulty, and maintain the bracha when times are flourishing. And number three is Gimul Chasadim. Jews cannot live for themselves. We have to live for one another. We're too few to have fighting within. There's not enough of us. If you were billions, then maybe you can have half a billion here, half a billion there. Unfortunately, or fortunately, we're that Mamlechet Kohanim V'Go Kadosh. We aren't billions. We're a mere couple million. So for that reason, we have to be together. We have to stay united. Gimul Chasadim. We have to care about one another. Chesed will rebuild this world, and it's up to us to internalize this as our time to shine. We have to learn from the past, learn from our history, and implement it into our lives, into our children's lives, that this never will happen again. Never again is a nice slogan, but what can we do actively to make sure it doesn't happen again? We have the Yad Vashem in Israel. We have to educate ourselves, obviously. But we also have to get back to our Jewish heritage: Torah, Avodah, and Gimul Chasadim. These three pillars that keep up the world, that also protect all of Am Yisrael from any tzarot, any difficulties that may befall for us. B'ezras Hashem, we only hear B'shar Tavot and have good news in the upcoming days. Have a wonderful day. Shavua Tov.